folder, our last was array 4.
Yeah, object we finished.
Inside the array 4, we have seen this one. We have seen this one, a multi-dimensional array. We have added some data, and after that, we have read it and we have displayed inside. There we have gone through how the key property works. Let me see the previous file that is called array3 file. What we have added in that array3 was array3 was as a this one was also array related activity. Let us come. We'll create the next file that will be called array5.js. Under array5.js, under the array5.js, we will be understanding something related to nested array. How to fill the data, how to keep the data in nested array, array inside array, and then read that. Okay, so create the next file in the same basic folder only. Give the file name called array5.js. File name array5.js. 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 Inside array5.js, let's create a variable where you store the data in array inside array, nested array, multi-level of array. For example, item equal to item equal to item equal to. Now inside that, create a element with the property of category, and it will have some value, example books. Create one more property that is called product. We use it product, and this is like is a array. Now come down below, add one more entity details. For that, keep a property, maybe food. Come down below, keep the product just like is a array, single dimensional array. Come down again below, create the next product, next entity. For that also keep category, maybe computer, and product as array. So we will work for this 3 element first. Okay, so we'll work for this 3 element. Print the length of the array. Console.log item.length. The total items, item.length. The total items as a item.length. Total items, item.length. So hope it will display you total number of elements, how many we have inside that. It should display the 3. One is the first element, that is your book. Another one you have called food, and third one you have is a computer. You will use the map function to read the element of the array. Or shall we first see the length whether it's coming or not? Okay, write it properly. Then run the file and check, are you getting the length? Item.length. item dot length. Let's see how to run that. Hope you have written. In basic folder, we will open the CMD. In basic folder, open the CMD and check here. Node space. What's your file name? Array 5. Check once. It should give the length. The total items, how many? 3. Total items is a 3. Next, come here and see again. The total items is a 3. Now use the map function to read all elements of the array. So item dot map you can follow. Inside that, create a variable called item info and second variable called position. Now what is going to happen of item info? What is going to come under the item info? So the structure of item info will be like this. Your item info will hold complete one product details. Item info will hold complete one product details. Okay, item info will hold complete one product details. Something like this. एक minute, sequence. Printing so item info will hold. The item info will hold complete details of a product. Where under the item info, you can find the category and product. If you print the category, it will give the books. If you print the product, it is an array. So you cannot print product directly. So let's go here. Use the fat arrow method. And after that, write here console.log item info dot category. Item info dot category. So it's like this. So what will happen now? When I say item info dot category, I can get as a book. But since it is inside the loop, so what will happen is each iteration, individual item details will go to the item info. It will read from item and pass to the item info. The first iteration, the first loop, the book details will go to the item info. There you will find the name and product. Second loop, the food details will go to the item info. The third loop, the computer details will go to the item info. There you will have two property. One is called key, another one is called product. So key is holding some value. Category is holding some value. It will print directly, and the product is still empty. It will not print you anything. Check now. Hope you are able to see the list of category. List of category. Equals list of category. If I go here and I can run my page, already item length is 3. If I run here node space array 5, it will give me all the list of category like book, food and computer. Book, food and computer. Hope similar or error. Hmm? Like this, you have made many examples yesterday. This will not make much delay today. Go ahead next. After that, product is the array. So for product, you cannot print directly here console.log item info.product. You have to run a loop and then only can extract the data from the product array. Product is holding the data in the form of array. So now we will go here and we will add some element inside the product as well. So suppose let's go add call maybe HTML, maybe you can add a next call CSS, maybe next you can add call React.js, maybe you can add next call Angular, maybe you can add next call XML, maybe you can add one more call JSON and save your file. So this now the book, the product is holding how many? So many products. Similar way when we go to the food item, we can add here something. Example, keep here as a rice, keep here for water, right? Keep here for milk, keep something. Single quote, double quote, both is okay. You can use anything. You can keep a string in single quote also, double quote also. Okay, both is. Now see, we have got how many elements? Few element in the first and few element in the second. When we come to the computer, in computer category, keep here call as a desktop, correct? Keep here a category called laptop, correct? Now right inside call, maybe you can keep here mouse also you can keep here, keyboard also you can keep here, correct? Then you can keep here something else also here, printer. Okay, so these all are the value of the product now. Category holds something and product holds something. So you can see the number of products are different. Everywhere the number of products are not same. Somewhere is a less product, somewhere is a more product. Okay, so what will happen in that case? In that case, the in that case we have to write a for loop to display the list of product. We have to write a for loop to display the list of product. How many products we have? Right. Let's come now and print here. We can print the length of the product, how many product we have under each category. So go here, put a comma, and after that write here item info dot product, item info dot product dot length. So what you can get is in front of each category name, there will be length. In front of each category, there will be length. Can we do this one more step? Okay. So it is going to give the number of product under each category. Number of product under each category. Item info dot product dot length. Item info dot product dot length. In each category, how many product we have, that length will appear. Let us check now. It is saying under the it is saying under the book you have 6, under the food you have 5, under the computer also you have 5. Now below under the book category, how many products are there? That should display. Again under the product category, how many products are there? That should display. So how to print here? Do we need to use again one more for loop, or using this for loop only we can manage? Using this for loop, using this map function, you are able to print the list of category. Now how to print the products? Suppose manually if you want to reach till banana, how can you reach banana? Banana is a part of which one? Which array? Banana is a part of product. Now check banana is where? Banana is available on third position. Where? Under the product of third position you will find the banana. But product is where? Product is a part of item. In which position? As a 1 position. So item of 1 dot product of third. If you say, you will get the banana. But manually, how much you will print? Data will be bulk data. From the backend, when the data will come from the API, there will be bulk data. You cannot do anything manually. So you have to use any kind of control structure only. Then only you can read the data. So let's go here. We have now under the item info we have, under the item info we have got another property called product. So product is an array. So we can run a for loop at this place. Okay. We can run again for loop. So what we can do? We can use the for each. Map inside map also you can use. For loop also you can use, and for each also you can use, as you have implemented it today. Right here. Control B dot for each. For each. For every element, now the loop is going to run, and it is going to give you P name, product name, and after that P index. P index. Product name and product index. Product name and product index. Console.log. Console.log. You can write here first P name itself and then check. All the product names are coming or not. Become as a nested loop. One loop is running the iterating the main array. Second loop is running the inner level array. Please check once. Is it printing the list of product? Category inside the category list of product. That a category should be the main and product should be inside. Category and product both should come. Now while printing the product, you should give one space so that the product name will be after one space. So write some space like this. So when the product name will come, category will be in the main line and product will be after some space. And here will be your output. Look at here. Here is the output, that is something like this. Under the book category, You can see you got 6 product. Under the food category, you got 5 product. Under the computer category, you got total 5 product. Running for how many people and not running for how many people? You should answer in running and not running.
Running, sir.
Note and will guide you if any error. JavaScript inner level structure, if you are able to understand, then you can merge with HTML and you will not face much difficulties. If one side is confused, another side will also get confused. Okay, so it is important first to understand the concept and flow of JavaScript, array, object, everything, then you can merge with the HTML. Okay, cool. So 9-10 people have said working. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, next after that, few questions you need to reply in the chat. Okay, suppose we want to print this keyboard. Write some code in the chat. Only it should type the print the keyboard. How to print the keyboard? Console.log. What you will write? Write in chat, no? Write in chat. What you will write so that it will print the keyboard. Through the loop it is coming, that is okay. But manually also you need to understand how you can reach till keyboard. Anyone? The right complete line here. Console.log item of 2 a product of 3. Console.log item of 2. Okay. Console.log item of 2. Item of 2 is nothing but the computer. Inside that there is a product. Inside the product there is a third position. 0, 1, 2, 3. Console.log g of 3, no, others think and then write g of 3. What is the g of 3? Console.log item info of item 2 of no. See the person Priya Pandey code is correct and the another code is that is called Praveen code is correct. That will work properly. See, understand first. First find where is the keyboard. So keyboard is the part of product. So product is the array, single dimensional array. So inside the product, keyboard is available on which position? Count from beginning. Desktop 0, laptop 1, mouse as a 2, keyboard as a 3. So product of 3 will give you the keyboard. Now check where is the product. So product is the part of item. Then check inside the item product is available on which position? Not in the first, not in the second, it is available under the third. That is called second position. So you can say item of 2, item of 2, item of 2, item of 2. That is pointing to the third element. Item of 2 dot product. Item of 2 dot product, item of 2 dot product, and inside the product where is the third position? Okay, clear. How to get the XML? How to get the length of XML? Look into code and then say something. Write in system. Write in system. Okay. How to get the length of XML? How to get the length of XML? First find where is the XML. Then what you want to get of the XML. Then XML is under where everything. How to get the length of XML. XML. Okay, so it says like in console we have item 0 position. Inside there is the product. and the product have a position 0, 1, 2, 3, 4th, and the fourth dot length. Okay, so that is correct. Okay, so item of 0 dot product of fourth dot length. Okay, inside the product on fourth position you have the XML. There you are finding the length. Okay, okay. So hope you are able to address the element inside your array. You are able to address the element inside your array. Okay, if that addressing idea we understood, then we are ready to move next. Addressing is what? Finding, searching. Okay, like suppose you are able to reach the product of 4. That meaning you are understanding product is the array. Inside you are able to count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there what? As a length. Okay, come then. Hmm?
This keyboard position is 3, right? Or desktop position is 0, laptop position 1, mouse position is 2.
Not able to hear.
What is it?
Got it.
Yes, sir, what is it?
Okay, very good. Let's go then. Next, after that, we are going to understand the next point of our syllabus. That is this one, function. Okay, I have arranged here. So if else we saw, for loop we saw, do while map for each you saw, single dimensional, multi-dimensional. And now what you created, array inside array. It is a single level array, single dimensional array inside array. Multi-dimensional array inside array will be little tough. Okay, so that we are coming back on that point. Next, we have to touch this thing that is called as a function. Okay, so first we'll see how many way we can write the function. Then we can see how to write a function with parameter, how to write a function without parameter. Then we will see out of all which one is the best and what we should use now, which method we should use now. So I have 3 methods to guide you. Let's go. Okay, so we are at this point now. We are going to create a file called function.js. Create a file in the basic folder only. Create a file in basic folder called function.js. 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 Inside the function.js, see as of now, it is JavaScript directly. So inside we are not adding the element, any new element inside the array. We have not implemented the array functions. Just through the control structure, you are reading the element from the array. You are not writing the element from the array, inside the array. You are not deleting the element inside the array. You are not modifying. Those we are going to do under the HTML. I have written here, look at here. Data binding will come. We will go through this all. We will merge with the HTML and all. Then after getting some idea, again this point will come. Which one? Array will come. There through the HTML, we can add the value, delete the value, list the value, edit the value, everything. Okay. So inside the function, let's come. The first method where we started writing the function. So every function start with this keyword. That is called function keyword. Okay. And function name, you should not start with the numeric and you should not start with any special character. Every function name you should start with the alpha. Okay, that is some small rule regulation while writing. So suppose I have given the name called 1. You can write a small also, but better start with a capital. It's follow the camel case rule. Okay, function 1 I have written. Now inside the function 1, this call is a curly bracket. Okay, if it's not visible properly, I will increase it in font size. This call is a curly bracket. Inside the curly bracket, you can write the statement. You can write a statement whichever is the business requirement. You can write everything under this function. So this becomes a function definition. You are writing the function. Inside the function, you are going to write some functionality. Okay, so that becomes a what? Function definition. Inside the function definition, you have to write complete functionality of this function. Next, after that, you have to call this function. Whenever you call this function, it will give the output. So when it will give the output, before that, functionality should be written inside. So we are going to write the functionality now. Suppose variable a as a 100 and again variable b equal to 200. Okay. Now create one more variable c equal to a plus b. After that, console.log the a comma b comma c, the addition of ABC, AB, comma is C. Make sure comma. Okay. Between a string also, number also, to separate the two statement, you are putting the comma. So we did that the addition of A comma B is which one? C. So this becomes a function definition. For this function, you wrote entire the definition, what this function will do and what it will give the output, what it will take the input. Okay. Now you are going to call this function. Wherever you call this function, it will come and it will give the output. So for example, I will call this function here where I need to follow the semicolon. At the time of function definition, no need of semicolon, but while calling the function, you must have to give the semicolon. As soon as the semicolon your compiler will find, compiler will start searching in current page, where is the function one? Make sure capital small. One, O if it is a capital, call here capital only, else it may throw the error. Now, what is the output? 300. It says the addition of 100 and 200 is 300. Let me see here. Node space function. The addition of 100 is 200 is how much? 300. So now suppose you call this function one time. If you call again, if you call again, what will be the output? Output will be same or different? Same. That is the meaning of function. Function says like whenever you want similar kind of task again and again. Okay, similar type of task functionality you want again and again. No need to write the code again and again. For that, create a function. Write inside entire description of the function what you want the output, and after that, wherever you require, you go and call the function. Maybe function will be based on input, or maybe function will be without input. So as of now, our function is without input. In that, we have not given any input. It has the fixed value. Whoever will call this function, it will give the same output. Okay. So you can say whenever we have the similar task again and again, similar kind of functionality again and again, what we can do? We can write a function and we'll keep calling in number of times. Okay. Let me run here and sequence. Is it looking same or different? It says same. The addition of 100, 200, 300, same thing again and again, right? Output is not changing it because input is a fix. Output will also be a fix only. Okay, come down. This is the one way to write the function. I will write one more way. A small changes will happen. That is called function without name, or you can say anonymous function. Console.log function without name. Function without name. Write here a function, but will not write like this. Some changes will do in that. Create a variable, give variable name as a 2 equal to the function keyword you apply here, and after that do whatever you want inside. This is also going to work the same. The way of writing is different. This is called an anonymous function without name. Now for this function, we have to write some again definition. So let's go here. A, B, and C. Right? We'll keep here A comma B. A into B. The multiplication of A and B is C. Correct? While calling the function, the way of calling remains same. Just keep like this. The function will get called 2 times. Clear? Check now. See here. When we go at this place in sequence, it will say the multiplication of 100 and 200, 100 and 200 given same. So this is two-way. Okay. Hope working. Go next. Right inside the next again. The third one. Fat arrow method. Fat arrow function. It is called FAT. Fat arrow function. Fat arrow function. function. Fat arrow method, how that look? You can write here a variable 3 equal to function. Inside that, 3 equal to directly function symbol. No need to write any keyword at all. Fat arrow function. No need of any keyword or function. The modern way to write the function in JavaScript. People use this method. Okay, go inside again. Write a variable e equal to 100, variable b equal to 99. Now compare. If a greater than b, then console.log the higher value in e comma b comma is a, else the higher in e comma b is b. It should work. Coming? Okay. The higher value, not printing for me. Oh, function 3 I am not calling. Function 3 we should call here. Then it will be. This becomes function definition. This becomes the function calling. The higher is the higher in the higher in the higher in the higher in 199 is 100. 100 is the highest value. Okay. Come again. This file we can leave now. This file is function example only, but without any kind of parameter. It's a static function directly. We are calling every time whenever you call the function, it will give the same output. Every time it will give the same output. Whenever it will call, it will give the same output. Okay, go next. Next function, next file will be function2.js file. To understand the function with parameter. Right next function2.js file. Function2.js file. Function2.js. Go inside. Right here, a fat arrow function variable function1 equal to directly a fat arrow function. Inside this, you should write this method only. So how many method you found? 3 method. In that 3 method, if you are writing the first method, second method, people will give a little less value. If you write this method, if someone will look into the code, they will feel you have advanced knowledge of JavaScript. Okay. It's a better suggestion you follow this method. This is called a fat arrow method. It is from the ECMAScript 5, ECMAScript 6. Advanced the JavaScript. Right inside now. Suppose we are going to print the variable, a variable d equal to a plus b plus c, and then console.log the addition of a comma b comma c comma is d. The addition of a b comma c is d. Now in this ABC, where the value is coming from? We have not given any value as of now. The ABC variable, even we don't define here, directly we are doing the addition of A, B and C. Right? Hello? हेलो हाँ हेलो बोलिए क्या नहीं अभी सेकंड नहीं हुआ है हाँ with vaccine people are calling now. It is your second turn, come and take the vaccine. Okay, so let's go. Give the value of A, B, C. Now write here A equal to null, B equal to null, C equal to also null, A, B, C. A equal to null, B equal to null, C equal to null. Okay. Now call this function and see what is the output. Call the function one. Call the function one and check what is the output. Node space function 2.js. The addition of null, null and null is 0. Okay, so by default the value of A, B and C is null. Means you can pass anything over there. If you pass a string also it will capture, number also it will capture, boolean value also it will come down. Now come here, call the same function, pass just 10. So what it will say? The value of the addition of how many value you are passing? One value. First value will go to A. So it will say the addition of A null and null is the addition of 10 null, null is 10. Second line 10 comma 20. So it will say the addition of 10, 20 and null is 30. Third one. Let's check now what is happening now. It will give you 3 types of output. See, the addition of null 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 is 0. The addition of 10 null null is 10. The addition of 10 20 null is 30. The addition of 10 20 30 is 60. Okay, so this function, the function what you called here, function 1 becomes the dynamic function. Whatever the input you will pass, according to that it will give the addition. Okay, you can pass some value. If you have 2 number, give that, it will give the addition. If you have 3 number, give them, it will give the addition. Now let's come and keep some other number. Suppose 100, keep here 200, keep here 300. Now it will give the addition of 1, 2 and 300. Function is same, but the output will be different. Function is same, output will be different. Right? So this is called Function with parameter. Function with parameter. In the previous file, what you have written function.js file, there the function only, but it was without parameter. Function without parameter. This is the function with parameter. Right? Okay. Now one small homework for you. You should try it. Okay. Output should come this way. Milk, cow, buffalo. What is the spelling of buffalo? BU or BA? BU. These words are not in use last 10 years. Double FALOW, right? Let me search and out. Buffalo. Yeah, it's correct only. BUFFALOW. Okay. Next, after that, food. FOOD, food. Then after that, one, milk. Two, rice. Three, curd. Next, after that, college books. Books. Inside the books, one HTML, two CSS, three JavaScript, and fourth Angular. You should write a array, create a array where using the nested array, using the nested loop, the output should come like this. Create n nested array and print as above using nested for each or each. Create n nested array and print as above using nested for each. So in this, how many times for each you will create? 2 times. Today example we have created the first example, exact same, just some changes you have to do. Okay, so look like possible. Okay, hope you can try that. Video is able to access, check now. You are able to see the link, you got invitation.
ये सब बात बा जन लो अब हम स्पीकर ऑन बका आवाज तार कम आवत
Sir, any other people have the problem accessing the list, video list? Those people are saying no, no, you people may have problem.
Sir,
Tell me, sir.
sir, these functions are come under advanced JavaScript or basic JavaScript?
We are creating under the basic folder, so all are under the basic only.
Okay, sir.
Advanced is something else. Advanced is something else. Keep remembering whatever you are learning. At last, you will feel the bucket is filled with the JavaScript. But if you forget, at last you will feel like there is nothing inside the bucket. Okay, it is organized completely from very basic to advanced, step by step. 4-5 folder I have created just to guide you with the content. Now, how you are managing that? w3schools.com one site is there. If you have time, please spend some time on that. It has a lot of materials as well.